Up guys, welcome to another trade recap. I was supposed to upload this yesterday, but I had some stuff to do and I didn't have time. Bro, wait, I'm bumping music on my ears right now and I can't hear what I'm saying. So, yeah, so I took two trades yesterday, Tuesday, and so we had news at 10. So I didn't take anything before that, even though market showed us a nice reversal trade after we took out uh, these relatively equal lows. We take out this low, we tap in a 4 hour gap as market opens right here, as you can see. And then we reversed to the upside, but it was way too early in the market for me to take it, and I wasn't bullish because market structure was just insanely bearish. So I was just waiting. We started getting a buy model. Buyers start being stronger in the market. So after we get a flip on this 15-minute gap, and we also flip the hourly, I think, right here. Wait. Wait. 12. Yeah, after we flip out this gap right here, the hourly, I'm like, okay, we are gonna look for longs. We are gonna fill this gap. We are gonna take these highs. So I flip my bias, and the first long I see was actually just a continuation long because we had all this move before news. News drop at 10. We mark out the data high as always, even though this wasn't some insane folder. It was like ISM or some shit. So news comes out, we start chopping around, we create the data high, and then we have printed two FVGs where price taps both of them and respects them at in the 5 minute time frame and the 15. So price boom taps out the 15-minute and the 5 minute gaps, showing me bullish confirmation. So we get a 30-second inversion where I long and my stop loss goes below here. And as soon as I entered the trade, prices started being disgusting, giving no action, no volume, and insane weakness. So I just hit stop loss after some profit. I was like 30 points in profit. I would go break even and scale some out at this data high, but we never hit it. So yeah, that wraps up the first trade. It was just a simple continuation model. Didn't work out, but I would take this trade any given day. So I'm not mad about the loss. And then we get this is where things get interesting. We get a change in the state right here, and right here. So we get a change in the state on the lower time frame. We also get a 5 minute MSS, change in structure. We break to the downside. We flip this gap with displacement along with this gap as well. And so what I've done is I'm marking out the 5 minute inversion, which is this gap right here. This is the first gap that was at this breakout leg, because around here we were just topping and manipulating. We also had this gap that we filled and flipped later on, but the first gap I was eyeing was this because we broke out. We had a change in the structure. We also flipped this gap and this gap. So this is a very key level for me, a very big key level for me. Sorry, I gotta be quick also. So as soon as we flip it and we have flipped bearish, my target is obviously this low and this gap. So I'm waiting for price to retrace to the 5 minute inversion and fill this this gap at the highest point. So we get exactly that, and then I just see a nice reaction to the downside. As soon as we tap into the level, we flip, we reject, and we get a 30-second inversion. So this is where I took my entry, and my stop loss is above the swing high, and I didn't have any partial TPs. I would close this trade right above this body because I don't like holding when I'm aiming for high RR trades and high point trades, because I will start getting like 120 points or 1.5 RR. When I do this, I usually do not hold till the low, because as you can see, sometimes the market is just gonna not take you out, and it's just gonna go to the tick and have some SMT or some other bullshit and just reverse on you. So I would just close my trade like here or like at this wick, just for me to take my money and get out. So what actually happened is that I held this trade, and as soon as we broke below these lows and we tap in this 1 minute first presentation gap after market opens, I flipped my stop loss to break even, and then I just stayed a bit inside, and then I saw that we had this swing low, and then we tap in this 1 minute gap, and then we are flipping lower. But when I saw that we basically swept this 1 minute low, and we started getting some green candles, I thought that the price is gonna react from this gap and flip to the upside. So what I did, I marked out this 1 minute order block, and I basically traded my stop loss at the high of it right here. And as you guys can see, that was so fucking stupid, because I could have just put my stop loss here or like here. So price comes, sweeps me out, stops me out at like $700 profit or something, and then continues to nuke the fuck out and hit all of my TPs, my one TP. So very unfortunate. This would have been like a $2,000 trade because I was on one mini. So this would have been like a 1.6k day, and instead it was only up like $500-$600. The trade that got me stopped out right here. So the trade that stopped me out right here was around a $600 win, and the trade that I lost was around like $200 something. So I ended the day about $350 in profit, which is not bad, because some people will work a full week to make that kind of money. But it's just sad that I try to be conservative. And I ended up getting wicked. But it's okay. It happens. We are gonna catch the next big trade. Wraps it up. Have a great trading month, guys. September is here. Finally, we are out of August. So catch you guys in the next one. Peace.